Zakta, a personal and social web search engine. Hi everyone, this is Len Charnoff, and I'm really excited about this search engine. A first note of disclosure, I met the founder, Sundar Kadayam, about 10 years ago when he founded a company called IntelliSeek. And when I met him then, I knew that there were really more great things to come, and Zakta is one of them. So let's get right to it. You're looking at the home page without a login. And if you notice, it's nicely set up with find exactly what you need over here. And if you move down, there's the sign up now portion. There's a tour. It can tell you how Zakta, it gives information on how Zakta can help you if you're a blogger, a book author, a business marketer, an entrepreneur, a librarian, etc. It then shows you how Zakta compares with Google and Bing. And I'm going to come right out and say that all search is social. And that's where Zakta just differentiates itself from Google, Bing, or Yahoo. So I encourage everyone to take the tour. Their little logo man is very informative, and they have great music on the little tour. But let's get started. I'm going to bring you over to the screen that I logged in on. And you can see it's a little different. Here's my login name. Here's my unpublished guides, which I'll go over in a second, my published guides, the guide happenings, grow your network. Once you log in, you have on theZakta your profile, your guides. If I go to my profile, I can put my picture there, I can put my education there, my interests, my blog, just like you would in Facebook. It gives people that are looking for information or other guides or other searchers a little bit of knowledge about you. But the one thing I really like is my searches, because when you put this over here, it gives you all your searches that you've done, and it goes back, well, I started Zakta 3 days ago, so you can see down at the bottom there is my first search. And 16 minutes ago, I searched on Zakta over there. 12 hours ago, I searched on Samoyed. Let's go to total hip replacement. So I click over here, and whammo, it brings this up fast. Now I'm going to navigate through the total hip replacement search. Nicely off to the left are different categories. So if I click reference, brings it right to reference over here. The same thing with websites. But let me go to costs over here. And notice over here that the total hip replacement cost is now a resounding over $31,000. It's interesting. 10 years ago, I had my hip replaced, and I did it through Kaiser, and the total cost was $65. A lot to be said for health insurance. So what I can do right now is, it gives me the first choice. I can click to delete this. I can click to edit the result. I can add this to the clip pad, which I'm going to do. What the clip pad does is bring specific parts of a URL or specific parts of a website and saves it for further development. So if I click over here, bingo, there's the actual website where it talks about the cost of total hip replacement. Now I'm going to take that and move this up so that if I want to look back at it, it's now first in line instead of third or fourth. I can also click to recommend this result. And now when someone searches, that search will come up first on their list or nearly first to their list. Where Zakta really shines is I can move this down over here, and now through web search packs, I can find more hits on total hip replacement. I can see what's happening on blogs by clicking on the blog search. And right over there are 246 results on Technorati. I can move to the Google blog search. I can move to the Ice Rocket blog search. You get the idea over here. I can also select another search pack, such as images. And so I can see images. I can also go and see videos. The most powerful feature by far is the share these results, which is the social aspect of this. So I click over here, and now I can create a new guide on total hip replacement, which can include reference and websites and books. If I don't want it to right now to include books, I can unclick that. If I want to talk more about costs, more about indications, I click that. If I want to go about hip examination or arthritis, I can click that. And when I click the Create New Guide, whammo, I have now a total hip replacement guide. And if I want to include another section, I can just go here and click Add Another Section. And now I can put in my own. So I label this Personal Stories on Hip Replacement, and I save it over here. And now I can add different items or images and include stories about people who've actually gone through a hip replacement. I did a guide on one of my favorite topics, Moluccan cockatoos, and this one is published. And you can see here are personal pictures of Tango, and I've added such things as parrot and cockatoo help forums, Moluccan cockatoo groups, and already this has one recommendation, and I can allow people, if I want, to contribute. I can share this. I can even put this on my blog. Here's my blog, and here's the Zakta widget down here, and people can see this and actually then click on this and go right to the actual URL. In subsequent visits to Zakta, I'll talk about the real power, which in my personal estimation is the social aspect of this very powerful search engine. Zakta, worth a very, very long look. This is Len Chernoff.